What up, my peoples? How we doing? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Cowboy Crunk is here live from Kabul, Afghanistan. Let me jump in and check something real quick. Let me grab my phone. Here we go. Here we go. I got a like, but nobody in the channel. I don't know how that happened. Anyone there? What I'm coming in to do is check my audio. Hey, what's up, Armando Lopez? Hey, brother, I might need you to do me a favor. Could you do me a favor, man? Just give me 2 or 3 minutes of your time. Heck yeah, baby! Today's game day, guys. I'm trying to get my phone set up here in Afghanistan. It is free. It's just a Houston number, but I want to give you my number, so I need somebody to call. Is there anybody willing to give me a call, loud and clear? Okay, thanks. But what I'm trying to do is I'll give you my Skype number. Armando, if you could give me a call, thank you, brother. I'll give you the number. Then when we do the live show tonight during the game, you guys can call in during the game. We can do some live chat, and I probably better turn this away a little bit of the game there. Send it. Okay, 1 second, bro. Let me see. And I just need you to hang on the phone with me for a little bit. We can talk back and forth, and I can find out if this is working for us or not. It is 832- 403 3434. And if you call me on that, the Skype should work. I should be able to talk to you on the Skype. I should be able to hear you. I want to make sure that people in the chat can hear the call also. So that's going to be the issue maybe. Matter of fact, you know what? I might want to move this over here and move this one over here. So I got my Bluetooth, my surround sound speakers going. I just want to make sure there's no echo and I can answer the call. There we go. What's up? How you doing? You called into the Cowboy Crunk Show. This should be Armando, right?
Yeah, it's me.
Hey, what's up, brother? Can you hear me loud and clear? I appreciate you testing this out for me. You are talking to me live from Kabul, Afghanistan, here at the Kabul International Airport. If you guys could in the chat box give me a couple ones, or give me a 1 if you guys can hear. Or if give me a 2 if you guys can't. So hey, while I got you on the phone, brother, nice talking to you, man. I really appreciate you joining in the channel. I really have fun, bro. I'm in this place literally by myself. I have no one to talk to. So I'm real lucky in a way because I only have Cowboy fans here because it's just me. But you got.
Yeah, I hear you. Like, I mean, I'm a Cowboys fan also. I'm always like on all smartphones, and fitness. I hear from everybody. You know, I'm sometimes going back and forth on other channels. Hearing everybody is good.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I subscribe to Mark's channel. I push his channel a lot. Matter of fact, anything I post, right before I post it, I shoot him a message too. Hey, man, did you know Randy Gregory and Travis Frederick were, whatever this or that, or like Terrence Williams and Travis Frederick went to the IR yesterday. So I sent him a message real quick, and I saw him post a video like 45 minutes later. But yeah, we share information, man. We do it all for the love of the Cowboy Nation and the fans, and it's really nice talking to you, bro. Were you at the draft? Were you happen to be at the draft in Dallas last year or earlier this year?
No, actually, I'm from Monterey.
Oh, you're from Monterey?
Yeah.
Oh, very nice, bro. I have my wife's Panamanian. Love the Latino people, brother. I really do, man. You guys are really laid back, cool. I mean, I hope this don't take this bad because I'm segregating anyone, but I'm just you guys get down, bro. You guys are really laid back, cool people. All the Latino community. Yeah, my wife is the best.
Whenever you want to, just go on live. I mean, a bunch of us are supporting you. You come on live, we're all kind of
All right. Well, are you
Going on.
going to be able to watch the game tonight there in Mexico? Or you're not in Mexico right now, right?
Let's go to yeah, I'm in Mexico right now.
Oh.
We'll go to the Buffalo Wings, and we just like a bunch of Cowboys fans. Everybody, all types of fans. Everybody's wearing their jerseys and everything. They all get together.
Yeah. Yeah, we do that at in Panama. In Panama, we go to Hooters, and it's when me and my wife are visiting there in Panama, we do the live show there. So everyone can hear. Everyone in the chat box can hear Armando. If you guys can hear Armando, let me know. I want to make sure that I know you guys can hear me because I'm plugged in to a separate microphone than he is. Okay, appreciate it, Joe. Hey, that's cool, man. I appreciate you calling in, bro. You got anything you want to say to Cowboys Nation or any questions? Or we could do a quick chat since I'm already here. We got 12 people on. It's not too many. But what about?
Here in Monterey, there's a place called Pabellon. It's like a restaurant, and nobody can go in there without. You have to be wearing a jersey or some Cowboy authentic, you know what I mean, to go in there. If you're wearing like another jersey or something, you can't go. You have to be wearing Cowboy jerseys, hats, so it's real cool. You know what I mean? There's nothing but Cowboy fans there. You know?
Yeah, that's cool. What do you think about? What do you think about my push to get Dez Bryant back? I mean, a lot of people. I didn't like Dez when he left. But I do like the possibility of him maybe returning with a better attitude and not getting on Dak so much, and not being so vocal. I think Dak was too young for that. You know what I mean? Being a young quarterback, I think it was tough for him to handle.
Yeah. I think when somebody gets talk about him and he's become more humble, and I think if he comes back, I think he's gonna appreciate the team more than what he used to.
Yeah.
And be more, more like cooperative and everything. You don't have to get the ball 24 times or whatever.
Yeah.
Just 1 or 2 or 3.
And that's not a
special player in the team.
Yeah, exactly. And that's not the way our team's built right now. All of our receivers' numbers are down. Not just Dak's were down, The thing was Dak was the highest paid receiver. And I don't think we needed that salary. We needed to use it on linemen. We needed to use it on defense. And we needed to secure these guys. And Dak's salary was just too high. And he was causing some issues, So I don't know. That's just – but I think if he came back – there's only 8 games, not 8 games left. I'm sorry. There's 12 games left. We bring him back, in the next couple of weeks, give him the league minimum or a little more and say, hey, just see how he meshes with the locker room. If he don't mesh with the locker room, cut him again.
Yeah, exactly. I think, he's that threat that we need.
Yeah. We have no offensive threat. No.
In the outside, so I think we need a good receiver.
Yeah.
Definitely help us. He knows the system, so he'll catch up pretty quick on the team.
Yeah, exactly. And when the defense lines up against us, the only threats we have right now are Dak and Zeke. So they load the box and they don't respect our receivers. And truthfully, Dak doesn't. I don't think he trusts them either, and he needs to trust them a little more because when he does throw deep, he does good. And if he throws an interception, we got a good defense, man. Take some chances, take some risk, and let's blow the scoreboard up, man. Even if he's not throwing up X's, man, get Gallup to throw up some X's. Hell. Yeah. But hey, man, I appreciate it, bro. Thank you very much for calling in. And the game comes on here at 4:30 in the morning, so I'll be up at 4:30 in the morning starting my show. I'll be smoking some shisha. That's legal. It's just tobacco. And having a couple drinks at 4. I'll start my drinking at 4 in the morning. That's a rough time to start drinking, but I won't have too much. But I appreciate it, Armando. Thank you, brother.
Okay, anytime. Just put on that Hot Boys hat on, all right?
Hey, I got you right now. I'm gonna load up the Hot Boys hat. And we'll go Hot Boys topic real quick. Where we at? Here we go. I got my new I got the Hot Boys drum. I got the Hot Boys drum so I can do a drum roll when DeMarcus Lawrence gets that sack, baby. But so hey man, I appreciate you calling in. Hot Boys in effect. Let's finish the show up. I'll take a few more calls and then I gotta get some sleep before this game starts.
Okay, all right. See you later, man.
Take care, Armando. Thanks, brother. All right, guys. Hey, that was cool. I had my first phone call. That was really awesome. Now I can't see nothing. I took my glasses off, and I can't even. They're sitting right here in front of me. So I'm in hot boys mode now, and there's a mosquito. My bad. My bad. Where do I live? I actually live in Magnolia, Texas. It's part of the Woodlands over in North Houston. I call it the Big Mag Nasty. And I like it out there, man. Really, really good community, good people. I have a lot of good friends. Some of them Texans fans. My brother-in-law is a Giants fan. He lives a few houses down from me. It's a rural area, and in Texas, in Houston, it's kind of country, but it's kind of city. You got everything you want, but you don't have any problems out there, any crazy people. So if anybody else wants to call in, I can post a number again real quick. If you guys want to continue talking, does anybody got anything concerning Dez Bryant, or anybody got anything concerning the roster this week, or Randy Gregory? As you guys know, David Irving will not be suited up today. What's the time over there in Florida? It's 3:30 right now. It is midnight. It is just turned into the 8th of October. It's 12:04. Afghanistan doesn't have time change. So when Afghanistan doesn't have time change, since they don't have that, they're like 30 minutes off than the rest of the world. So it's kind of weird. There's a few places over here in the Middle East, I think in Asia also, that don't do time change. So yeah, it is 12:04, 12:05 right now. All good, Cowboy Crunk. I'm from. Oh, there you go. Oh, you're from Monterey County, Cali. Oh, okay. Because Armando's from Monterey, Mexico. So that kind of threw me off. Viva Cowboy. Yeah. Represent, baby. Let's see. Anything else rolling? Any topics we want to go over? As you guys know, I'm not sure if you know, we only have a 52-man roster this week. The Cowboys only selected to carry 52. So there is an extra spot on the roster. Don't know who's going to get that next week. But actually also the Cowboys, or all the NFL teams, are only allowed to activate 46. So only 46 will play, but you've always got 53 on the roster. So that's just how that works. So really having 52, 53, it doesn't matter, because only 46 of them can play. So any news out there you guys want to discuss? I'm really concerned about our safeties. Our safeties are going to have to tackle today. If our safeties can tackle, I think we'll be okay, because these I want this Dez Bryant. Yeah, I do too. There's no reason not to, other than, this is my thing. If you're running a business and you're having problem in sales, you go out and you get someone that knows sales, and you get the best salesperson you can, and you interview people. Well, there's no one out there right now. We don't even need to do interviews. That's a better receiver than Dez Bryant. Is there a better receiver on the market? No. And if there was someone slightly better, or that they thought was better, they would have to learn the offense. So I think the thing we do is we go out, we get Dez, we bring Dez in. He's the best receiver on the market right now. We do need help. Our receiver core is horrible right now, guys. I'm sorry. I don't care what anyone says. The only one that has any kind of success with Dak Prescott is Cole Beasley, and he's not even doing very well. At this point, he's going to barely average 600 yards for the season. That's completely unsatisfactory. 600 yards for the season. Come on, guys. We can't. There's no way we can have that. It's just not going to work. So let me turn off the Bluetooth speaker here. The Bluetooth speaker won't connect with the Skype. I don't know why, but I do have the number. It is a toll-free number. It's just a Houston number. So if you guys are on a cell phone, you can call in. I'll post the number later today when we do the live show during the game. If anybody wants to call in now, I can shoot the number out if you got anything you want to shout out, or if you want to shout out to your family, or shout out to Cowboy Nation, or shout out to Cowboy Crunk or Vach or Law Nation or any of those guys. I'm here for that. And I know I'm in Kabul, but it's just a Houston number. So one other thing that I went over today is when Dak Prescott throws for over 250 yards. We're 10-1. He's done that in 11 games out of, let's see, he had 16. Actually, he had 15 the first season because he didn't play the Philadelphia game, the last game of the season. If you guys recall, Tony Romo actually came in for a little while. He had one drive and threw a touchdown pass. Tony Romo's last pass for the Cowboys was a touchdown, and he only handed the ball off to Ezekiel Elliott once. In Tony Romo's complete career, he handed the ball off to Ezekiel Elliott one time. I thought that was cool, and then he threw one touchdown, and that was Tony Romo's last game. But let's see, he had 15, and then he had 16, and he's had 4, so that's 20 and 15, 35 games. Out of 35 games, he's only threw over 250 yards. Let's see, 211 times. So that's not very much, and we have a good record with Dak Prescott over the basically 2.5 year span, or two years and a quarter. So we don't need Dak Prescott to put up amazing numbers. We need him to put up 220, 250. If he can do that, we're 10-1. There's not another team out there in the league that can throw for 250 yards and win a game consistently. You guys know the league average is around 260. So if the league average is 260 and the average is 8-8, if you throw 260 yards a game, you should be 8-8. Well, our record when we throw around 260 is 10-1. So we don't need to throw the ball like that. We don't need amazing numbers from Dez. We need Dez to come in. We need him to help us when it's 3rd and 15, 3rd and 12. And they need to put Rico Gathers in that spot as well. They need to try Rico Gathers out more, put him in on the passing game, and see how this works. And I really, man, he has a huge catch radius. Rico Gathers does. We've seen him catch things that normal guys wouldn't catch, and I just don't understand why they don't put him out there. And I know he has a blocking issue. I know, I watch enough football. I know all those things, how it works, and the blocking schemes he doesn't understand. And he goes to the line of scrimmage, and it might be the name of the play is Marlboro 151, and he's trying to run Marlboro 151, but there's 3 different options on that play. And he has to be able to know which option to run. But there's also a lot of plays where it's going to be a pass play. If it's 3rd and 12, Rico should be on the field every time, without a doubt. If it's 3rd and 8, Rico, if anything over 3rd and 8 or 2nd and 20, I think Rico should be out there. And we have those situations at least 15 times a game. 2nd and 20, 1st and 20. He doesn't have to be lined up as a blocker. You could line him up in the slot, line him up as a receiver that he knows for a fact he's going out for a route. He's running a pass route. So those are the things that Rico can do, and they're not giving him the opportunity to do. There's plenty of simple plays that tight ends run. Not every play is complex, to like a quarterback level where the tight end has to make 20 decisions. He has a couple decisions to make. A quarterback does have 20 decisions to make, basically on every ball, on every snap of the ball. So I got the phone working, guys. I hope it sounded okay. I appreciate you guys. Letting me know that the phone sounded fine. I know that works now. So tonight when we have the live stream for the football game, I'll let you guys relax, watch some games. I got Miami and Cincinnati going on in the background. I don't know why I got that one on. I had there we go. I had Kansas City. I was more interested in the Kansas City game. And this one is, what's this one? Oh, the Green Bay Detroit game. I was also interested in that one. Let me see here. What do we got on this one? Green Bay Detroit. Let's see what we got here. What we got? Armando. They put Travis and Terrence on the IR. How many games? The minimum is 8. 8 games minimum. So if there's 8 games minimum, that means there's 4 games left when both of those guys can return. And like what we did with Rico Gathers last year, if you recall, we just left him on the injured reserve for the season. But you are allowed to bring him back. No one can touch him. Hot boys today, baby. Yes, sir. You know it, Benny. Benny can too, my boy. Bringing him hot boys. Let's do this. Oh man, I'm so hyped. I really want to see these guys get after Deshaun Watson. He's fast. They need to stay in their lanes, and make sure they don't let him get out and start running around and get loose. That's the only thing I see hurting us. I don't think they have a great running game, but they do sling the ball. Deshaun Watson will chunk that ball down the field, guys. And if our safeties are not paying attention, and we've had it happen 3 times this year. Once it was Kayvon Frazier, actually twice it was Kayvon Frazier, and once it was Jeff Heath. Heath got burned. Twice it was Heath. One it was Frazier. I'm sorry. Heath got burned in the Giants game. Ingram just snuck right past him into the end zone, and he was wide open in the middle of the end zone by the goalpost. Heath was standing around the 10-yard line and didn't even know he got behind him. And the other one, Heath got juked on the sidelines by Golden Tate. If you guys remember, Tate was coming on the sideline. Jeff Heath came to close him out, tried to close him out on the sideline, and he stopped too far away. And Tate gave him the juke and just went by him. And you got to push the guy out of bounds. That's like basically having another tackler there. When you got that sideline and you got the safety coming up, you make sure you come wide enough. You come wide enough where you can take the safety and make sure, or the receiver, and make sure you push him out of bounds at least. And he really blew that one. And then Kayvon Frazier did the same thing. Golden Tate again, if you guys recall, Golden Tate dancing twice, doing Deion Sanders type moves the last 10 yards going into the end zone because nobody was even close to him because our safeties got burnt. And now that situation is gone. Earl Thomas is injured for the year. So, that's something we should have done. We should have made that move. We should have got Earl Thomas here, and we didn't, and now we don't have him. But now he's injured. Now, who knows if he was with us? Maybe he wasn't, doesn't get injured. Or maybe, like I said in the other video, he might have got injured getting on the airplane to come to Dallas. Who really knows? But you still got to take that gamble when you're trying to win a championship and you think you got the players. And obviously you start the season thinking you got the players. I still think we have the players to win a championship. I think we're missing a few things. I think we're missing a receiver and we're missing a safety. And isn't that odd that 2 weeks ago, especially when Earl Thomas was still healthy, the two most, I guess, prolific and the two best players in free agency that were still out there were Dez Bryant. And I know Earl Thomas wasn't in free agency, but he was wanting to leave. It was very obvious. We had the two best players out there basically in free agency wanting to come to the Cowboys and only wanting to play for the Cowboys, and we didn't make the move. So Dez Bryant's still out there. Our passing game is ranked 31st. Dak is not ranked very well. I think he needs some targets. I think we need to stretch. Seriously, guys, if we don't stretch this field a little bit, it's going to get worse on Ezekiel Elliott. I cannot believe we're actually, he's leading the lead in rushing with as few rushes as he has. He doesn't have near the rushes some of the other guys have in the top. All the guys in the top 5 have more rushes than him, and he's still leading the league. And once these teams really realize that we have no passing game, we have no receivers, and either our receivers aren't getting separation or Dak can't hit them, whatever the case actually is. Once they realize we're not throwing the ball at all, we're not throwing the ball deep, they're going to load the box more, and it's going to slowly choke Ezekiel Elliott out over the season, and we're going to see his numbers drop because Zeke is a true beast. I completely agree. I think he is actually the most dominant football player in the league right now. I don't think anyone can mess with him. I don't think anybody can touch him. I don't even think it's close. There's some guys out there that are good, but one thing about those guys is a lot of them, you have to get them the ball. You have to throw the ball to them. That means you have to have good pass coverage. You have to have a good throw from the quarterback. Julio Jones is a great guy, a great football player, an excellent football player, but you got to have protection. And then you got to have a good throw to get him the ball. Ezekiel Elliott's right there. All we got to do is hand it to him. Turn around hand it, turn around, hand it off. And it's a lot easier to get a good running back the ball than it is to get a good receiver. You've got a lockdown corner. You can shut a receiver down with a lockdown corner, but you can't shut a running back down necessarily with a lockdown running linebacker, because you have guys that can block. And if you get a good blocking scheme, even though Kuechly did pretty much shut us down, and that was a mistake. The Carolina game, we should have won that game without a doubt. That was a win for us. But a beast in a cage. No, yeah, a beast in a cage can't run. Armando Lopez, 100% right, and that's what we had first game of the season against Carolina. And the reason was our linemen had not played very much together. Ezekiel Elliott had not had one carry the whole season, and there's a chemistry behind the line and the running back watching the line develop blocks. You know, you don't just handing the ball and I'm supposed to hit the 3-hole, or handing the ball and I'm supposed to hit the 5-hole or the 2-hole. He's got to watch those and the blocking and be patient. And it takes a little bit to get your rhythm down, you know. And he didn't have his rhythm the first game. We would have beat the hell out of Carolina. I put that 100% on whoever's decision it was to sit him in the preseason. Jason Garrett, Will McClay, whoever, the offensive coordinator, Linehan. But if we lose today, I'm proclaiming today, Sunday, October 10th. Actually, I'm gonna proclaim every Sunday that we lose is Kick a Ginger Day. That was I'd never heard of that before. Kick a Ginger. And NFL predictions always have us losing. Yeah, they do. But if we lose today, I'm gonna invoke Kick a Ginger Day, which I never heard of that before, and my buddy didn't like it. His wife has red hair, so but I never heard of it. So Kick a Carrot Day, as my Cowboys family would say. But yeah, I blame the loss on Carolina, Armando, directly on Jason Garrett or whoever's call it was to sit Dak so much and to sit Ezekiel Elliott for the whole preseason. I think that was ridiculous. If you guys know, or I don't know if you know, if you guys are aware of this, again, put a 1 in the chat box. If you're aware, Tom Brady had 69 snaps in preseason, and Dak Prescott only had 39. So why would a 40-year-old, 41-year-old, whatever he is, the veteran quarterback with 5 Super Bowls, take almost twice as many snaps as Dak Prescott in preseason? So this is what got us off to a bad start, guys. This is what why our offense is not, orchestrating very well. It's not. He's running into. Yeah, he's running into shape now. Ezekiel Elliott is. I agree. And Dak Prescott, I think, is coming around, and he's gonna open up, I hope, and throw the ball a little more. He's gonna come out of the closet, or the coaching staff needs to push him out of the closet, or Dak Prescott needs to tell the coaching staff, hey, I need to throw the ball down the field more. I need more plays, that get us the field stretch, get those safeties a little deeper, get those linebackers get those linebackers moving versus just the linebackers diving into the holes and looking for Zeke, because that's what they're doing right now. Currently, the linebackers just, if they see a gap, if they see a hole, they dive into that hole, and guess who's coming through there? Ezekiel Elliott. And he still gets us 3 to 4 yards on those plays. Armando, Travis, and Williams can't come back till after week 12. Yeah, exactly. It's an 8-week thing, so they'll have 4 games left after. It's actually after game 12, so for us it'd be. I know you know what you meant, but it'd be week 13 because we have that bye, so they have to sit out 8 games. Yeah, they. So that's the deal. I appreciate you calling in, Armando. I know the chat's a little slow right now. Everybody's waiting on the game. It's Sunday. Everybody's out running around, getting the grills ready, cooking and barbecuing and hanging out with the family. So I'm going to cut the chat box. I just wanted to make sure that I had no issues with the phone call. I will post the phone number later, and I will post it on my main homepage there. If you guys go to Cowboy Crunk homepage, also subscribe to the channel and hit the notification button. That way you get notified when I go live. I am getting back into checking the news daily. It's a little tougher for me because of the time over here. Sometimes I'm checking news at 2 or 3 in the morning and stuff like that. So I'll get the videos out as soon as I can. Like and subscribe to the channel. I will see you guys in a few hours. I've got some things to get done here. I'm getting my shisha ready, a drink or two ready, and that'll be it. And we'll see these games. We'll see these hot boys in the morning. They're going to be good and after it. They're going to be chasing Deshaun Watson down. They're going to put his dingling in the dirt, and that's going to be it. I hope no injuries. Hey, my jerseys will be here Tuesday. My jerseys will be here. I got the hot boy War Daddy jersey, DeMarcus Lawrence, number 90 with the War Daddy on the back. That will be here. I also got Beetle Bailey. Shit. Bill Bates. I got Bill Bates coming. DeMarcus Lawrence. Kayvon Frazier. I still think Kayvon Frazier is going to be a breakout player this year, guys. He's got the size. I think he just needs to learn the angles, and Chris Richard will drill that into him. And I got the bad man jersey. I know I told you I got the Aaron Rodgers jersey. It does look sick, though, with the bad man. It's going to look so good with that jersey on fire. I can't wait to light that up. The hot boys. Hopefully, we'll see these damn dudes in the playoffs, and I'll make a video during the halftime of that game or something. We'll burn that jersey. What else did I get? I got Jalen Smith coming, and I got like 6 jerseys coming. I can't remember all of them off the top of my head. So anyways, guys, see you in a few hours. I'll start the live show about 30, 40, or about 15 minutes before the game. And I hope to see you guys there. Like and subscribe to the channel. Peace out. Crunk from Kabul. Warzone Football Live.